Welcome to the SG Times Explainer. I am Ashita Hota. Today we will talk about the digitalization of the budget. The Union budget presentation has seen several modifications throughout the time. Presenting the budget in India has been a significant and fascinating procedure. As a result of the necessity to adjust and changing technology, the briefcase gave way to the Bahi Khata and more recently to the tablet. The British left behind the briefcase tradition in India. William E. Gladstone, the budget head at that time, travelled with a crimson bag that had Queen's monogram. The Gladstone box was used by all the Supreme Chief to carry during the presentations. The printing press in North Block's basement was in operation from 1980 to 2020 to produce budget papers. On November 26, 1947, R.K. Samukham Chetty, India's first finance minister, carried the country's first budget briefcase. In the 1950s, T.T. Krishnamachari was spotted carrying what looked like a file bag. Jawaharlal Nehru had a black suitcase with him. Manmohan Singh, the mastermind behind the historic economic liberalization plans of the 1991, was frequently spotted carrying a black briefcase. Pranab Mukherjee had a preference for a red briefcase when serving as Prime Minister Manmohan Singh's finance minister. The practice of carrying a briefcase persisted until February 2019, when Piyush Goyal, the finance minister, presented the interim budget and was the last to do so. He chose to wear a crimson briefcase for the event. Red fabric, which is often used to cover sacred manuscripts, is symbolic of Indian tradition. By shattering convention, current Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman created history in 2019 when she unveiled her maiden union budget. The old budget briefcase was replaced by Sitharaman with a Bahi Khata. A Bahi Khata is an Indian bookkeeping method composed of handmade papers that is stitched together and covered with a cotton fabric that is typically crimson. In 2020, Sitharaman persisted and once more used the Bahi Khata to propose her budget. But in 2021, a tablet replaced the Bahi Khata for the first time. She clarified, "I believed it was past time for us to get over our British hangover and take initiative. Additionally, it's easy for me to carry." During the epidemic in 2021, Sitharaman shocked everyone by presenting the budget without using paper. With the physical budget not being established, the decision to go paperless was made in response to the global COVID-19 outbreak. This action also complemented the government's Make in India campaign to keep a mix of the old and the new. She has been using a digital tablet wrapped in a traditional Bahi Khata type bag in recent years. The budget presentation is now entirely paperless and more accessible thanks to the tablet's use because it can be watched online. The centre also introduced the Union Budget mobile app, which makes budget materials easily accessible to the public and legislators. Tablets reflect India's ambition to become a digital giant, while the Bahi Khata stood for the nation's rich cultural legacy. That brings us to the end of today's SG Times Explainer. Thanks for watching.